Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update about you know my health. Um, so today I'm going to see MS specialist for the first time in years. For those who don't know what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis. It's in a nutshell, it's pain beyond pain. It messes with a bunch of different things. It messes with your motor functions, um, physical movements, your eye vision, urinary issues, plus much more. I mean, I can go on forever. I'll post a link down below in the comments if anybody is interested in reading it. And for the most part, I've been in what's called remission. There's two forms. Well, there's two major forms of MS. There's relapsing remitting, and then there's the progressive kind. Now, uh, the sister that's older than me, she has the progressive MS, which basically is she's always in pain, and it, like basically like the word says, it's progressing, so the pain is worse and worse and worse. um, then there's the relapsing and remitting, and that's what I have, and that's the lesser of two evils. But don't get me wrong, I was diagnosed in 2004, so we're coming up on 20 years that I've been dealing with this, and I'm in remission right now, but we're going to determine if I'm still in remission when I go to my appointment. I'm sure it's not going to take one appointment to to realize if I am or not. But don't get me wrong, remission basically means I'm not in as much pain. But don't think for a second that means I'm feeling great. I haven't felt a day with no pain in well over 20 years. Now, I just told you I got diagnosed about 20 years ago, but the doctor who diagnosed me said that he's pretty confident I've had this for a while. And going back and remembering how I used to feel before that, I have no doubt. Now, remission, like I said, it's not as bad as relapsing, but it still can be extreme pain. When you're relapsing, it feels like every day to you is the worst pain you've ever felt in your entire life. And I've always got downplayed and vilified because I won't play by the rules of pain. Most people, when they're in pain, they relax, they uh, get in bed, don't do as much walking. I can't be that way. I love to work. But Rob, you work, so your MS must not be that great. I hear that a lot. Or I hear this one. Um, well, you're out there walking a lot. You're out there playing basketball because when I was in Ohio, I played basketball a few times with friends and stuff. How can how can you say you're in extreme pain? Simple. I adopted what I call my code. My code is I refuse to show my pain in front of people. This is one of the few times I'm actually telling people this. I will not show my pain like I'm showing right now in front of people. I've been vilified because you know, someone with an extreme case wouldn't be able to do that. I've been vilified for trying to be as normal as possible. Because this is a debilitating disease, a debilitating illness, I should say. Most people, yeah, most people wouldn't be working a full-time job. Most people wouldn't be walking uh, like 8,000, 10,000, 15,000 steps. Most people wouldn't go out and play basketball knowing they have this illness. But you know what? I'm not most people. Now, at night, when I'm alone, I pay for this. I pay for trying to be as normal as possible. I've cried myself to sleep many times. There's sometimes I've not been able to go to sleep because my pain is so extreme. Oh, take a sleep suppressant. Doesn't work. I've also been vilified by people. When I used to live in Ohio, they always have the bus system that the first 4 or 5 seats please reserve for the handicap or the ill. But you know what MS is? MS is one of those invisible pains because people use perception. When they look at you and they see that your legs look normal, your arms look normal, your walking looks normal, they're gonna say there's a perfectly normal looking person right there on the outside, because people can't see your pain on the inside. People cannot see, so I can't fault them for that. But there's been a few times I've explained to people, hey, uh, can I use this seat? I always turn down. I've been fighting this, like I said, diagnosis wise, I've been fighting this 20 years, but a lot more. And I say about 90% of it I've been fighting alone. Only a few people really ever understood my pain, and sadly, my dad was one of the ones that had to see it the worst. This is before I came up my slogan about not letting the pain get the best of me. Pain only hurts if you let it. That's my saying. But that's only my saying when people are around. Because, like I said, I don't want people to feel pity for me. I don't want people to, oh, Rob, you should relax. And I will not show them my pain. At night, though, like I said, when I'm alone, the pain overcomes me. That's why, in a way, I like my escape of this channel. My escape to make other people laugh. And you're always seeing me smiling. You're always seeing me trying to have a good time. That's me acting. Yes, am I happy sometimes? Sure. But there are a lot of times that I put on that smile face because I'm trying to spread my loves of this world, my loves of sports, movies, music, my messages that I send out with the um, depression and suicide. I'm trying to spread positive words. But when that camera goes off and I go to bed, if you ever seen what extreme pain looks like, you'll know. Let's talk about vilified for a second, actually, because I've already touched on it. But you know what? I'm gonna live my life how I live it. Other people may let their MS beat them. Other people may fight back. Me, I won't let it beat me. The day it beats me is the day that I don't wake up. I refuse to give into that. And trust me, I'm not making this video for people to say, oh, I hope you feel better. There is no feeling better. That's the thing. This is an uncurable illness. When you have this for life. I appreciate when people say that, but it's just not going to happen. I'd rather have people acknowledge how strong I am to fight against this and not say, oh, you must be having a good day today because you did all this and you worked, and I'll work until the day I die if I can. As we talk right now, and this is one of the few times I'm ever going to admit this, I'm in fucking excruciating pain as we are talking right now. My eyes are going. That's why if you guys have ever read some of my messages or my comments, you'll see spelling errors. I'm not trying to tell you I'm dumb. I can't see. These glasses help a little bit. But my eyes are 20/40. I've already had cataracts replaced. My left eye has extreme retina damage. Not reversible. So that means one day this eye will be no more. My feet are always numb. And yet I still try to put out airband content all the time. You know how hard it is to move around and not realize your footing? Now, I never touched on the relapsing part. I said that remitting, you can feel pain up to extreme pain. Relapsing is, like I said, the worst pain you felt ever, and it doesn't let up. Like I said, I haven't felt a pain-free day in over 2 decades. I wouldn't even know what to do if I woke up tomorrow and people say, oh, wouldn't you celebrate? No, I would think something's wrong, because they always say a lot of people's last day alive is one of their best days. You know, that's not always the case, but I've known a few people that were in pain all the time, and their last day they were laughing, doing stuff that they hadn't done in a while. People with illnesses like mine. And then a day or two later, they're gone. So I think I'd be more scared to be not in pain. It's like that movie Shawshank Redemption, when Morgan Freeman's character was describing being a prisoner for so many years. You become dependent on that. You become institutionalized, is the word he used. Having MS is the same thing. You get so used to the pain, it becomes normal. Like I said, I'm not making this video to have people feel sorry for me. But like I said, for most of my MS life, I've been doing it alone. Few people here and there have witnessed it. But I made up my mind one day I will not let anybody witness it because I don't want my loved ones around me to worry. I don't want my loved ones around to see me crying. That's my pain. But also, I don't want anyone to vilify me for trying to have a normal life. That's my choice. I won't give in to the system that tells us we have to do this and we have to do that when you're ill. What's the saying? Live life like you were dying is the old country song. And I'm gonna live life till my time comes knocking. I won't let anything beat me. In the moment that this eye does give up, I'll use this eye. And this eye ain't much better, but this is the one that's going, guys. That's why I hope one day this channel, gets up to like where I can monetize videos and make money, because eventually the pain will get so strong that maybe I can't work. But you know what? I'll always spread that message of positivity. I'll always spread that message of fighting, because I do believe in that. If you want something bad enough, whether it's an illness or not, even if it's a relationship or if it's a car or whatever it may be, I believe in fighting for it. And all I'm trying to do is fight for my normality. I'll let you guys know. Probably not in a long video like this, but I'll probably let you guys know how the appointment went. But I'm sure I'm not going to get any answers because this is a new doctor, so they're probably going to recommend me going back on Copaxone, which is injection shots, basically. I took it before, it really didn't help, so I stopped taking it. Because I don't like depending on medicine. I don't. My diabetes, I've seen what it does when I don't take my medicine. So I will take that. My blood pressure, I will take that, because my blood pressure's almost killed me a time or two. But I will give Copaxone a try again. I don't like being dependent on medicine. So, well, this is a lot longer than I thought it'd be, but yeah. They say that MS is not a handicap. Maybe not in the visual sense now, because in the visual sense you see a lot of people on canes or crutches or wheelchairs, or because so visually people can see that. But this is the invisible handicap, because you can't see it and I can't show you. Much love, everybody. And please, and I'll know who's watched this video too. Please don't say, I hope you feel better tomorrow. I hope you feel better soon. Because I won't. If you want to comment anything, just say, keep strong. Because that's the only way I'm going to keep going. Is keep strong. And not let it get the best of me. Much love, everybody.